Zootropolis, let's go! Guys, I was at Zootopia 2 last week and it was honestly the most amazing movie I think I've seen in like quite a long time. I went to 4D IMAX for the first time. I went to 4D. I was not 3D, mind you. It was 4D, yeah? Not 1, 2, 3. It was 4. 4Ds, y'all. 4Ds! That does not sound okay, actually. But it was a 4D movie, guys. It was my very first time going to a 4D movie, and it was honestly the experience of my life. If you do get the chance to go to Zootopia or to any other movie in 4D, try it out. I know there are some people that actually get like dizzy from it and that actually get like kind of nauseous from it, but I personally did not get nauseous from it. I actually loved it. I loved 4D. I love being in IMAX 4D. And this movie, I think, is the perfect timing for you to try out 4D if you really want to try out 4D. Zootopia 2, guys. Zootopia 2 is honestly one of the most significant things that like Disney has ever produced. Significant things? I'm sorry. I'm meaning like it's the most amazing thing that Disney has produced this entire year. And Zootopia, it has been literally 9 years. It took them 9 years to make the best movie that Disney has ever produced. Who does that? But they ate it down. They really ate it down. 9 years incoming. They took 9 years to make a second one. And the only reason why it got so popular and why they made a second one is because of that freaking fox. Everyone has been going crazy on the fox. Ever since 2020, everyone has been going crazy on the fox. I remember in quarantine in 2020 when I was a 15-year-old and I was just in quarantine, I got a bunch of freaking edits of that freaking fox. Honestly, I don't even know what the name of the fox is. Okay, Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. Nick Wilde is the fox and then Judy Hopps is the bunny. Nevertheless, best movie ever, and I'll tell you guys why. We'll literally see some of the trailers and we'll like look into it. It was really amazing. I'm gonna show you guys the trailer first because it was really a really good trailer. I'm not gonna show you guys all of it, but I'm gonna try to show you guys most of it so I don't get copyrighted, so I don't get like problems with YouTube or with Disney.
Wild in pursuit of suspect.
Back off, rookies! We got him. Rolling spike!
What are you shooting? Sorry. Could you show me that clip again? Wasn't wearing my glasses.
The thing is, we haven't even watched the trailer and it's already being funny. This is the first reason why I think this is such a good movie. The comedy was on point. It was the perfect timing of jokes. No matter what type of joke they were making or what type of thing that there was, they were like intentionally trying to make it funny. It was actually hitting. It was actually like a funny uncle was talking to you and saying jokes that would like hit onto it and it would add up. There was not a singular joke in there that I did not laugh at. Everything made me laugh. It was a very positive, very colorful, very mindful. It's Disney, guys. It's Disney. It was all big plus points.
There's a
Stop in the name of the law! We're gonna crack this case and prove we're the greatest partners of all time!
Yeah! If you want to talk to a reptile, I am your...
The beaver, I think that's the best character Disney has ever produced. Genuinely, the beaver was such a good character. Whoever thought of adding this freaking beaver, the vlogger, this is like an influencer beaver, right? So she like lives in like this area and like this whole swamp kind of area. Basically, all the water animals live because they don't really have their own space in Zootropolis. This beaver vlogs and blogs around and it's the funniest thing ever because we get to see this beaver in the beginning of the movie like a lot, as in making videos of certain things that are happening in Zootropolis or in general about the animals in the movie. And later on, they get to call this beaver and they are gonna team up. And this is honestly the best team up, like the best trio I think I've ever seen in a movie lineup ever. Especially for Disney, this was such a big move, I think, because the beaver was one of the funniest characters I've ever seen. Every single thing the beaver said, it was relatable. Every single thing the beaver said, it was funny. Every single thing that the beaver said, it was genuinely like you were talking to a Gen Z, like actually a Gen Z. There was no weird brainwave, no weird like jokes, inside jokes that were gonna have to be done. Nothing insider that was gonna have to require you to think more about what the joke is about or what is happening. It was so straight to the point. I love that. I love that it was so straight to the point.
When Zootopia was found...
So this is Marsh Market. This is where the beaver lives and this is where all the animals live, like the water animals. So as you can see like a bunch of sea lions, a bunch of hippos, that's kind of weird. I feel weird saying that. I'm sorry. Hippopotamus? Hippos? We're just gonna call them hippos. Sea lions, hippos, all the water animals basically that you can see in there. Beavers, dolphins, every single animal that you can see that's like living in the water mainly. Otters as well, I think. From the top of my head, they're all kind of suited in this Marsh Market. Marsh Market is one of the funnest things I've seen in a Disney movie. This comes very close to Finding Nemo level in terms of aestheticness and surrounding, and I think that's the best thing ever. As you can see, just from this alone, from me pausing it in the trailer, this alone of Marsh Market, so many like water things. I'm like obsessed with the ocean, of course, so I love this even more. But the vibe, all the vibrance of everything is very nice. It's like in a nature kind of vibe, but it's also the ocean is there, like the water is there. You still have space to walk. It's kind of giving like this edgy vibe of like, oh, Marsh Market, what is that? And then all those animals are like very big, stubborn animals that are big in personality as well. So I think it's one of the best parts of the entire movie, just being in Marsh Market. All those scenes in Marsh Market were the funniest scenes ever, bro.
This whole neighborhood got cut off from the rest of the town. It's the only place to get away with wearing a shirt and no pants. Hey, Johnny.
If whatever you're tangled up in has to do with snakes, it's dangerous.
The thing is, if you're wondering why I'm laughing the entire time, is because whenever I see a part of this trailer, it reminds me of the scene in the movie. It's just a bunch of funny stuff. Honestly, literally every single scene was so funny, I couldn't stop laughing the entire time of the movie. Especially in like 4D. I mean, if you're sitting there and your freaking like chair is wobbling all around, you get a bunch of air in your face, and you hear a bunch of sounds and flickering lights, you're gonna freaking enjoy it and love it as much as you can. That's why I think 4D is such an amazing experience for this movie specifically. Action, mystery, bunch of animals, super funny. Like, it's all the perfect blend of everything. And it's a bit of a cartoon. But anyways, let's just continue.
Hey, Flash, 100-yard dash. We need to get across town.
No problem.
Disney Zootopia 2.
Super nice, super fun. Honestly, big recommendation if you want to watch a movie that is out right now. Zootopia 2 is the #1 thing to go do. And mind you, I'm just someone that makes like content for fun and that just trying to like share my thoughts and opinions on this movie, and it was honestly amazing. Okay, so here's a few things that I really want to talk about this movie, why I think it's so amazing. First of all, like I said, the vibrance, the whole vibe of it, like there was so much vibrant colors happening. There's so many like animals that are all different colors. The fox, Nick, is literally freaking orange. It's super cool. He's the only orange character that you see in the movie. Second, the only blue character you see in the movie is the snake, which is kind of like the side character that's in the background. The snake is kind of like a confused character that is being added into the movie. I love the background story of this, and I love the fact that there is like a whole reptile world that they do not really show anything of in the first movie, first of all. In the second movie, they're kind of focusing more on that reptile world and saving them and getting them back into Zootropolis, or just into the world of what they're doing, because they're being completely wiped out. This brings me to the point that they can make movies about any animal now because of this. Zootopia 1 was just about the animals in Zootropolis. Zootopia 2 was about the reptiles that did not have a home. Zootropolis 3, they literally announced that it was going to be something with flying animals, birds for instance. Zootropolis 4, make it something with the ocean. Where are the fish? What's happening with the fish? Zootropolis 5, make it insects. I don't care if there's already an insect movie. Bro, bugs, what the hell was that? Make a Zootropolis version of it. Make a Zootopia version of it. There's so many things and so many directions that Disney can go to, and they saved themselves so hard this year with this movie. Stitch was already a banger, but that's a live action movie, whereas this is honestly like the best comeback they've ever made. They took 9 years. Who takes 9 years to make a new movie? I mean, Avatar took 9 years, but for Disney, that's not a very common thing to do. And I think it's just lovely that they show so much background stories of different parts, because you know, we know that Zootropolis is a thing in Zootopia. Why do we not know anything about other species, other parts of the Zootopia world? For instance, in this movie, it was about the reptiles. Why do we not know anything about the birds? Why do we still not know anything about the insect, the fish, the ocean? There's so many parts they can go to. It's an unexplored world, and I think that they're taking this to the next level, and they should come out with the third one as soon as they possibly could. ASAP, Disney, ASAP. I also love the fact that after the movie was done, you could literally see that they are working on a third movie. On top of that, I just love the part of like the mystery little things that are happening in there. Like for instance, we have those small little like mice thingies. I don't really know what they are, but they're like the underground gang. I'm gonna show you a part of it because this is very funny, and it was honestly one of the funniest parts of the entire movie.
Bruce and I are now equal partners in the family business. She brings wonderful ideas for crime and for fashion, while I get more time to focus on what matters most. Being grandpapa to my little Judith.
Kiss my ring!
Kiss the stinking ring right now!
Mwah.
No, you said we were gonna make some nice shoes for Mr. Weaselton.
Oh, that's to my girl.
They grew up so fast.
You run your mouth too much!
I'm telling you, it's like there's so much funny things happening, and I want to show you guys one more scene that I absolutely loved because it actually shows how amazing the beaver is. Genuinely the funniest scene ever, and if you see it, you're gonna be like, what the hell is even happening? It's a wild freaking scene. If this will not be the reason why you're gonna be watching Zootopia 2 soon, within the next like 7 days, I don't know what you're doing in this, like, I don't know what you're doing in this economy, honestly.
Conversing with these beautiful sea creatures is like talking to anyone a little different. Just takes open and respectful communication. Oh, shit. Hey, bub.
Hey, bub.
Hey, bub.
Hey, bub.
Hey, bub. Hey.
Hey, bub. Hey.
Bub, 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 bub.
Bub, 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 bub.
Hey, bub.
Hey, bub. Hey, bub.
Hey, bub. Bubby, bub.
Hey, bub. Hey, bub.
Hey, bub, bub.
Hey, bub.
Cine Zeus.
Yup.
Then we leave.
If that scene is not your reason to go watch Zootopia 2 right now, then I don't know what you're doing anymore. I'm telling you, when we saw that scene in the movie theater in 4D in that freaking cinema, everyone laughed so hard. It was freaking crazy. And the thing is, it keeps coming back. There are repetitions of the jokes, which is exactly what you need. And on top of that, I also think that this is a movie that isn't only like directed towards kids, because mind you, everyone that watched that movie in that movie theater was not under the age of like 20 probably. Everyone's so much older, and I think that's because when the first movie came out, it was 2016. Mind you, I was a kid still when it was 2016. I was 11 years old when it was 2016. That's when the first movie came out. A bunch of other people were also younger and were also kids probably back then when the first movie came out. So I think that they're kind of trying to mix it up with the young adults together with children so that it kind of like is a perfect blend for even adults and kids. That's exactly what Disney movies are all about. It's all about having a bit more inclusivity, a bunch of jokes that adults will get if they're a bit deeper, and also a bunch of jokes that are still understandable for kids. And I love that. I literally love that. It's like they brought the fun back in movies again and in cartoons. It's like they really brought back the funness of having cartoons and going to cartoons. And even as an adult, I don't feel like I went to a cartoon. I literally forgot it was a kid's movie. Imagine being in a movie theater in 4D at like 9 p.m. and forgetting that it's a kid's movie because it's so good. I was actually shocked when I was done with the movie because Zootopia 2 is better than Wicked for Good. Okay, get it? It's better than Wicked for Good. Zootopia 2 outdid Wicked for Good. And mind you, I'm a big Wicked fan. And guess what? I have no regrets. I love Zootopia 2 more than Wicked for Good. Mind you, I'm 20 years old. I'm gonna turn 21 in February. And I love this movie more than Wicked for Good? Nah, fam. No. I think that's important to note down here. I think that was it for this video. I just really want to share with guys that this was such an amazing movie and that I really loved it so much. So with that being said, thank you all guys for watching this video, and please give it a big thumbs up if you liked it, and also subscribe to my channel to see more of my content. And do not forget to turn on that bell. Why would you not turn on that bell? Please turn on that bell. Once again, thank you all for watching this video, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!